So we're here at Granville Boys High School today with Melinda and Fiona, and their amazing knowledgeable, which is the name of their wool industry cow. So Melinda, can you tell me a little bit about the background behind the cow and how many of your team, who was involved, who did what?
So this cow, what we did, we used as an enrichment program with our 8G class, which is a mixture of selective enrichment students, and we were given the wool industry. So the students basically had to sort of really get a deep understanding of what wool does for us, what wool is, how wool's grown, where wool comes from, and including the sorts of sheep and things like that it comes from as well, because, you know, we originally we sort of were getting a bit confused between wool and lamb, what you eat, but so it was a really big learning curve for our students, but I really think that they've really stepped up to the mark, and they have such a large and vast knowledge about the wool industry now, and also the sorts of things like, you know, a lot of our boys are into computers and drones and all those sorts of stuff. So learning about the fact that, you know, drones are an important part of farming, and how in the wool industry they're used to check on the lambs during the lambing season and things like that, to, you know, save farmers time about, you know, getting around and doing, you know, caring for their animals.
Fiona, I understand it was actually your class that took on the wool industry?
Yes, that's right. What we did, we created a project around the wool, which used the visual arts, visual arts curriculum, the history curriculum, geography, and TAS. And so we used outcomes from those subjects and based our learning about the wool industry on those.
And I understand it took up quite a significant part of the boys' end of year exam.
Oh yes, it did, yes. Probably about half of the exam was based on information that they'd researched on the wool industry.
Well, you've got a phenomenal amount of facts. You've covered the wool industry from the day that the sheep arrived in 1788 right through to now. You've obviously done a huge amount of research. Where did you find all of that information?
Oh, well, you know, of course these days it's the internet. We also used some books and other information that we had around the school.
So we used, a lot of our information also came from the resources that the wool industry sent out, which I made up into booklets that the boys could use to, you know, get an idea and research and get to know more interesting facts. I sort of, on our Australia here, we've done some felting, which was a new experience for all of us. So we had to go and research that sort of thing as well. So how to, you know, integrate actual wool into our project, and how, and, you know, methods that we could do that through.
Now, Fiona, I understand that you've also embedded this program into your curriculum, and you've set it up so it's part of your curriculum each year.
That's correct. We're a project-based learning school, and we've created an Archibull project which will involve visual arts, geography, history, English, TAS and science. So all of those subjects cover information that we've come across in our research, and so it'll be a very rich learning experience for the students, but that is certainly on our agenda each year now.
And you've selected the team for next year already?
We have the team for next year, and it is basically, for our selective enrichment class, it is their term 3 project, and as Fiona said, across all of those subjects. So there's going to be a lot of teachers working together.